This is the House of Hockey podcast,
where we talk about the game and the lifestyle.
We've got opinions as hockey fans, friends, and from the female perspective.
Welcome to our house.
Welcome to the House of Hockey podcast, episode 170. I'm one of your hosts, Rae.
I'm your other host, Breezy. Just awkwardly smiling at the camera, waiting for her to tell me she's got the picture.
Oh, we're just over here giggling. I'm trying not to cry. Breezy's laughing. We're having a great day.
It's pretty normal for me to laugh and you to cry.
It really is. Oh my God. She's moving the door. I keep the door's moving and I'm like, is the door moving or is...
Do you have another ghost?
Lord knows if we did, it wouldn't surprise anybody. Come on.
It wouldn't. No, it really wouldn't.
And Tony says she ran into her dead mother at the laundromat the other day. So,
just laundry day, gym tan laundry.
Yeah, you know, You never know what can happen.
You never know, especially with Antoni. I just thought Antoni was crying. I was like, is she okay?
No, she's never crying. I'm the one always crying. No,
it's hot in here. Hold on, I gotta turn a fan on.
Okay. Going to be a good show, everybody.
I'm just a hot mess express right now.
Just give you the best content of your life, all things hockey, and not talking about ghosts. Starting with the most scandalous thing of all, which is not.
They're going to be ghosts of the freaking NHL right now.
It's not funny. It's just okay. Let me get my face right because this is not a funny story.
No, not funny.
The Team Canada scandal has come to light finally. There's 5 NHL players on leave. Well, one is a former NHL player. Back in 2018, the gold medal winning 2018 World Junior team. I said 2018 already. In Canada, there is a woman who is claiming she was sexually assaulted by these 5 players. There's a whole deeper history. You can go read it. But the new part of this is that we know who the players are, and they were all put on leave by their teams. Michael McLeod and Cal Foote of the Devils.
McLeod, but that's cool.
Thank you.
McLeod? What?
Yeah. How is that McLeod? There's an E.
McLeod, yeah.
McLeod?
I don't even know. All
right.
Now you're confusing me.
No, you're probably right. I get these wrong half of the time. Carter Hart, I know is how you say it. Of the Flyers.
You to say Harty.
Hart.
I need to stop. I need to stop. This is not funny. I'm sorry.
Hart. This is not funny. This is not funny at all, guys. Sorry. Dillon Dube or Dube?
Dube.
Breezy.
Dube? I don't know.
All right. Of the Calgary Flames and a former NHL player, Alex Formenton, who's now playing in Europe. Sure. What is it? McLeod?
McLeod. Yeah, Mikey McLeod.
All right.
I don't know.
We don't look up pronunciations before we do the episode. What do you think we are?
I literally just pulled up the document before, and I haven't even read this yet, to be honest.
We're not
I'm rolling with the punches right now.
Or ESPN. That's why you listen to us. And you scream at us and tell us what the real pronunciation is. But either way, I've had some interesting conversations about this topic, and we won't have the players have been ordered to turn themselves in to face charges. So one of the players, the Alex player, has done that. The others, they have time. I don't know if there's like a strong deadline. The NHL also did their own investigation. That won't be released until after charges and court and whatever happens in Canada. I don't know how the laws work there. So how do you feel about this whole story?
I mean, I think it needs to be addressed regardless of what happened. I feel like we need to hear the full story. I think Alex said, please, before you make any accusations, listen to the story. Not saying he's right or anybody's wrong. I just think that the full story needs to come out there, and that's why it's being brought to attention, right? So obviously it's nothing to joke about, and
Mm,
this kind of stuff does happen, and it needs to be addressed, and that's all you can do.
it does. And I
Yeah.
do think it's important to remain open to hearing and
Yeah,
seeing
and
with
I
a
don't think
little.
these guys should be getting like, they obviously did the right way and took their leave for personal reasons to try to get this situation figured out, whatever the case may be, but at least they're doing what they need to do in order to move forward. Again, whatever the results are, whatever the truth is, yeah, I mean, at least it's coming to light.
Yeah. I think the more concerning thing is this sort of systemic abuse that
Hmm.
is being brought up and shown in the sport of
Yeah.
hockey. You and I don't play,
Right.
and we didn't grow up playing in leagues or
Hmm.
anything, so we can't speak from our own experience of what it was like and what's being
Yeah.
taught and how the boys are treated and what the locker room conversations are and
Hmm.
what their coaches and parents and all of that are being told of
Hmm.
how to treat women and abuse and consent and all of these things. But I hopefully it's a one-off thing, but I don't think that's the case. I think there's quite a
Yeah.
few things we've seen, and
And harassment does go both ways too. So I mean,
for sure.
it could have been anybody, whether it's male or female. Like it could have, anything could be happening. So yeah, I mean, it's nothing to joke about there on either side.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
whatever occurred with the player who shall not be named that was a former Blackhawk and who is now an
Hmm.
Edmonton Oiler.
I mean, no is
You,
no,
right,
regardless of what it is. So yeah.
right. It's just
Hmm.
bringing up these, like, there's lots of occurrences of things that occur in the
Hmm.
league, and I think a lot of it
Yeah.
doesn't reach the public. And I
Hmm.
think there is probably some systemic issues happening in this culture. I don't know what the
Yeah.
answers are. I don't know how
Mm.
to fix it, but
No, me neither.
starts with being held accountable. If there is something to be held accountable for these five players,
Hmm.
gotta let
I mean,
somebody
there's,
go.
yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have to go through the proceedings in the court and let the law get, proven innocent until proven guilty.
Hmm. Yeah.
Did I say it
Exactly.
right?
Hmm.
And that's not to defend them and or
No, discredit
support them, or just
the individual. No. Yeah.
it's just you've got to try to remain a little neutral until
Hmm.
there is.
Completely unbiased. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but
Yeah.
it's not a good look. It's not a
Not a
good
good look
look.
at all.
No.
Nope, not a good look at all. You know what else is not a good look?
Your Kings?
Yeah, they suck.
I'm surprised you're even wearing a Kings shirt today. They're
The
like,
worst. They're the worst.
what's happening?
I don't know. There's got some locker room drama. Drew Doughty is just like lighting people up.
Really?
Yeah, he was saying that people are more concerned about. He didn't mention names, but he said there's some players in that room that are more concerned about points than they are, like individual points, than they are like the team. Because you have to start playing for the team, not for like your stats, basically. So
They are just crumbling, huh?
they are crumbling. I mean, they usually crumble like after like the Christmas break, like between now and like All-Star break, or they do it like right around All-Star break, they'll crumble. Like it's a common trend. Um so but like this is bad. This is really bad.
Yeah, so maybe the like losing at home thing was
Hmm.
maybe more tied. Maybe they were just
I mean,
having
they're
good.
still technically in like, yeah, they're still technically in like a playoff spot, technically a wild card, but like that's not going to last forever. So they got to get it together.
Yeah, they do. And
Hmm.
then I saw this stat from Pierre Luc Dubois, and again, I didn't fact check it, so I'm not sure if it's true because I'm not
Yeah, his
that.
line mates. Mm.
Tell me, read the stat. It was from Puck Empire, so sometimes I don't know if they're joking or if they're serious,
Yeah,
you know?
his wingers had 0 goals in the last 50 games, so like that's like who he's on the line with. But like he was doing like pretty okay. I'm gonna say pretty okay, in my opinion. Pretty okay at the beginning of the season. So it's like, and then they started swapping lines, and it's like, I know you can't keep the same lines like the entire season. I get that, but maybe you should little like revert if like it was working and now it's really not working. Like maybe you should just try to figure that out. I'm not a coach, so it doesn't matter to me. Interesting.
I think
I mean, the trade deadline's gonna be coming up here soon. I mean, everything's gonna start falling into place, I think.
Breezy, the ever optimist, glass half full. If the trade deadline's gonna come, it's gonna be fine.
Yeah, it could be fine. I don't know. Maybe something's gonna happen. Maybe it won't. I don't know. Maybe they're all getting scared and like they're like, I don't want to leave my sick house in Manhattan Beach with like sun and beach and volleyball whenever you want and all the bars and all this and all that. I don't want to leave, so I'm just gonna start scoring goals again. And like, oh, don't trade me. That could happen. Yeah.
Well, I think Drew's got to do some work and get those boys back on the team mentality.
I told my dad, I was like, because they finally won a game, and then I told my dad, I was like, what? No, the Kings, they finally won a game. And it was like a nail biter. And I was like, wow, they're like actually going to do it this time? I was like, oh my God, they're going to do it. They're going to do it. They're going to do it. And then they did it. And like both of us just looked at each other. We're like shocked. We're like, they actually did it. And I was like, but the next game they play the Sharks, I will bet you anything they're going to lose to the Sharks when they should win to the Sharks because the Sharks absolutely suck. Mm-hmm. And then I got the notification like a couple days later that they lost. And I texted me, I was like, I told you. Oh, yeah. And then when they played Colorado, I was going to work. My dad goes, how bad do you think they're going to lose today? And I was like, they're going to lose. I was like, 5-2. And then I went to work. They lost 5-1. I was so close.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You're pretty on it, though.
Sometimes. Until the money gets involved, then I'm really bad. But like when money's not involved, I'm pretty good.
You're on it right now. You are on it. Just like the Edmonton Oilers.
Thanks.
You are. You're all over it today.
Thanks.
I hate talking about the Oilers. Like positively.
You said it kind of Oilers.
The Oilers.
Oh, did Corey Perry play today?
What do you think?
Legitimate question. I don't know. Did he play?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. Of course he'd be going to a team that wins because... But then it's like, you did that before, and then like what happened? You're going to go to a Canadian team, and they're still probably not going to win. I wish they would. Don't get me wrong. All Canadians, like I wish a Canadian team would win the cup.
It's due. But, like, it's time.
It is due. I'm ready for it, but like...
A lot of people who are Connor McDavid fans are screaming that he deserves to win a cup. So, we'll just let them think that. But they're on a 16-game win streak as of Saturday, the Oilers, and a bunch of other points and stats. And, that's great for them. Streaks come to an end. You can have the best season for I'm trying to shit on the Oilers. You have your best season for the franchise ever, like the Boston Bruins, and lose in the first round of the playoffs. So to me, this is like pish posh. Talk to me when we get to the playoffs. Talk to me in April about the Oilers.
There you go. I'm trying to pull up the Stadium Series jerseys because I feel like that's the next note here, and I got to see what they look like.
Okay, Stadium Series. Fire. Fantastic. I want one of each. Give me all the jerseys. That's how do.
I'm not too much of a fan of the Flyers one. Like that one's kind of lame. Not lame, but like it's like basic. But it's classic.
They're like classic and simple but modern and
the cool. Rangers one's sick. The Isles one's sick too. Okay, yeah, they're all cool. I saw Toffoli wearing the jersey one and I was like, you look sharp, my boy. You look sharp.
Those are going to look really cool on the ice outside too.
Yeah, they are really cool. The Flyers one is pretty classic. I'll give it that one.
Yeah, it doesn't look too different than the current Flyers, but it's okay.
Yeah, I like it. I like them all.
I like the color blocking. I don't think I've ever once on an entire episode of our show ever said that I liked any specialty jersey. Like was like I really like these. The All-Star, I was like, I like the pink, but I wasn't like, oh, these are so great.
You've always liked one or none. You've never liked all of them.
Yeah, this is my vibe. This whole thing here is spot on for me. Mm-hmm. But I obviously
Nice.
won't be buying any of them because I don't support any of those teams. So that's
Right.
fucking sucks.
Well, you kind of support the Islanders.
Matt Barzal. Maybe this is my opportunity to get a Matt Barzal jersey and get it
Ooh,
in this
that would be cool.
because he's got a
Hmm.
really long contract with them. So I would
Yeah,
feel
he's good.
comfortable.
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right. I'm going
Yeah.
to have to think about that. It's a lot of money to put down on a
Hmm.
player. Just
Yeah.
like and who knows what's going to happen. But kudos to whoever designed the Stadium Series
Yeah.
jerseys. And they're doing back-to-back games.
Mm.
I was looking, they're playing one game is Saturday and then I think one game is Sunday, which I thought was really interesting because I don't remember it being
I
like
don't
that.
remember them being too. Yeah.
Let's talk about the PWHL. Tell
Okay.
me what you sent me over excitement.
My two favorites walking in pregame outfit looks. Hillary Knight, Megan Keller.
Yeah.
Sorry, I like drew a blank. I was like staring at it. I was like, wait, what am I saying right now? No, I'm blocked. Anyway, Hillary Knight, Megan Keller walked in together, and they just looked like bosses, just like rolling up. And Hillary Knight wearing her girlfriend undershirt because supporting her race day. That was when this comes out a couple days prior.
Yeah.
That was really cool. And Megan was wearing a Detroit Lions shirt, which is also pretty sick. Her hometown football team, home state, whatever. They looked cool, and I sent it to you. I was like, my two favorites walking in together, and you're like, cool, I love it.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know why you were sending it to me because you just sent it, and I was like,
cool.
Yeah, I like it,
Yeah.
Hillary.
And then I was like, my two favorites, like all caps.
Now I get
she's
it.
Like, she's like, okay, I get it. I get it.
I understand now.
I get it. It's fine.
I do.
Everything's fine.
I am really liking all their walk-in videos that they do, though.
Me too.
I'm really enjoying the fashion too.
Yeah.
It's more exciting than watching the boys' fashion because I'm not like interested in a man's suit. This man's suit game, you know, like I'm not buying.
I do like when they have like fancy ones where they like open it up and it's like their dog in the inside or something. That's cool.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Since you brought up dogs, we have to pause on the women's stuff and go to the dogs for a minute in the NHL. So Ivan Provorov of the Columbus Blue Jackets, he got a lamb chop dog toy from a fan, like with a sign, and probably gave them like a puck or a stick. That's my move, Breezy.
Oh, a dog toy. That's a good one. That's a really good. That's a good call.
That's how I will get a puck.
Yeah.
I gotta get a dog. I gotta figure out. Does Matt Barzal have a dog? I should know this.
You should know this.
I don't know the answer to that, but
I feel like he might be a cat guy.
What?
I mean, don't come at me. I'm just saying what I think.
No. Why would you say that?
He looks like a cat guy.
He does not.
He does too.
No. Well, there's a bunch of pictures of him with dogs, but I think it's for like the puppy pictures.
I'm pretty sure he's a cat guy. I think he's a cat guy.
No, he's a dog guy.
We can argue this. I'm gonna find it. I have a feeling there's a picture of him with a cat.
I'm looking at him with pictures with puppies, and it's the most adorable. Just making him higher on my list of hunks. Just him cradling a golden retriever puppy who's too big for his body. Anyway, I'll have to assess this and get back to everybody. But I've decided that this is my new strategy in order to obtain a puck from a player. Is I have to go the dog route because I am a grown adult. And if I appeal to the dog element, I will be much more likely to get attention. Or maybe I have to pay a kid at the game, but they have to, like, the deal is they would not get a puck. Like, the puck is mine. They just have to be my You have to be my mule. There you go. Yeah.
Got it. Well, I'm going to find him with the cat, even if it means I have to Photoshop it.
Listen.
Because I will. I will.
It does
I'll
not
prove the point.
exist. The limit does
I'll
not
prove the point.
exist.
The limit does. Yes, it does.
Okay,
Mean Girl.
I love that movie. I could quote it all day in my life. Back to the PWHL in Ottawa. Okay, didn't know this was such a controversial thing, but I didn't realize Canada and Canadians, or at least on the internet, are not big fans of Justin Trudeau anymore. However, as a non-Canadian, I thought it was kind of cool that the Prime Minister went to a PWHL Ottawa game and did like a pregame locker room speech, and he even posted it on his own personal Instagram account.
That's pretty cool.
Like, to support the league but I didn't know. I feel like, I don't know, a lot of Canadians are not happy about him, and the comments are pretty wild in the comments section of being really upset with him, the way his politics are. But I was like, I don't think he's a dictator, so that's good, right? Can't we just be happy that your prime minister is supporting women's hockey? Isn't that okay? I don't know what he's done wrong, though, so I might be putting my foot in my mouth, but, like, I think it would be good if Biden went to a PWHL New York game and was like in the locker room promoting women's hockey. Like, that would be great. And like, obviously there's bigger issues to attend to, and time maybe shouldn't be spent doing that, hypothetically, right? But would be really cool if you could make the 15 minutes to do it, right?
I guess.
I don't know. Maybe.
I feel like there's cooler people that could do it than politicians.
Yeah, but I'm just like comparing the apples, right?
I mean, I get it. Yeah. But I feel like there'd be like way cooler people that could like do it.
For sure. Just
because like you think about like when they like bring like the cup to the White House, like everyone's just like, they're bringing the cup to the White House.
Yeah, but that's super cool for the players.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Half of them are like Russian and like aren't even from this country.
But it's still like, how else are they ever going to get invited to the White House? Like, what a cool opportunity.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm just not a fan of the White House. I don't know.
I mean, not that I'm like chomping at the bit to go to the White House anytime soon, but I just think, like, how cool is that? It's like,
have you seen White House Down?
Probably.
Oh, well, I feel like you would, because you look like a Channing Tatum fan.
Oh, yeah, I probably have.
Because you're a Channing Tatum fan.
There's like nothing wrong with
a cat guy.
He's not a cat guy. That man is beautiful. Leave him alone. Leave Channing Tatum alone. I don't know. I just think that it's well, especially for Canada, like Canada and hockey, that's a huge deal. And to have your prime minister like supporting women's hockey, I just think was
I feel like they would rather have Ryan Reynolds there.
Probably.
Shania Twain. Let's go Shania Twain.
We talked about
Shania Twain. We did talk about this.
I mean, it's just such a shame that Ryan Reynolds didn't.
Oh my God, could you believe? Okay, if she did like a pre-game speech and then at the very end she was, "Let's go, girls."
That would be amazing.
That would be the ultimate pump up.
That should be the goal scoring song.
It should be. I am a marketing genius.
You really are, though. How do we get this to the team?
I don't know, but that got me so excited, my eyes watering. I was like, oh, that's beautiful. Nothing has made more sense in my life than this exact moment.
You are exactly where you're supposed to be doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Namaste.
Oh, this episode's a good one.
Speaking of women, I'm jumping around here. Carolina Hurricanes moms. You sent me this too, and then I saw it all
Oh,
over
I
everywhere.
did. That was so cool.
Tell everybody
Yeah.
what they did.
They went and okay, so the first game, the moms did the storm surge in the box. The second game, the players brought the moms onto the ice to do the storm surge. And they looked like they were having the best time ever.
Oh yeah. Was it
Yeah.
wait, was that an away game then?
It maybe when they did it, I don't know. I don't remember. No, because they didn't do it no, they only do the storm surge when they're at home.
Yeah. So the moms came to a home game?
I think they usually
Like,
do at least one home game, don't they?
I don't know. I guess I just
Maybe? I don't know.
was just assuming like
I
the
don't
mom
know.
script.
I didn't do that much research. I just saw it. We
I
should ask the Caniac.
We should ask the Caniac. He would know. I was going to try to look at their jersey colors, but I don't care that much
Yeah.
because either way, it was an excellent moment. And how cool
Mm-hmm.
to let the moms be part of the storm surge. Dads,
Yeah.
I don't think the dads did that or the dads got to do that. So
No, I don't think they did.
girls rule and
Mm-mm.
boys
Mm.
drool.
Yeah. Let's go, girls. It's just going to be the title of the episode. Let's go, girls. Ding, 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 ding. Sorry.
Hear it in my head and I picture the
Yeah.
music video. Did you know the other cool moment that I thought happened that did not get enough attention on social media was Tage Thompson? Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Ryan Johnson,
Tage. Mm-hmm.
Tage. They're on the
Thompson
Buffalo
and Johnson.
Sabres,
Oh, that's crazy.
right? They
Mm-hmm.
faced their dads. Their dads are coaches for the Ducks. Both of
That's
them.
cool. That's
So
cool.
and they're not related. They're Thompson and Johnson are not related.
Obviously.
But like both of their dads are coaches with the Ducks and they
Yeah.
faced each other in a game. Like how crazy is that?
That's pretty crazy. That's like that doesn't happen often. Never,
No.
actually.
We have very few of those. Like there's a couple players with dads who are coaches. Somebody from the playoffs last year who's it's escaping me right now, but I don't have a male photographic memory like guys yours like, oh, that's so
Although
and so from such and such.
Jordan Nolan faced his dad because when Jordan Nolan played for the Kings, his dad was the coach for Buffalo, I want to say.
Oh.
And then he ended up getting traded to Buffalo, if I do remember correctly. So then he played for his dad.
Oh, that would be interesting.
I think that's what happened. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure that's how it happened.
I'm gonna go with sure. It's likely.
Fact check me if you want. I don't know.
I don't think
If I'm
anybody.
wrong, then I'm wrong. And if I'm right, then I'm right.
Don't ever fact check us. You'll be so disappointed, guys.
I just could have made that up. Who knows?
Who knows? Who's your hunk of the week this week, Breezy?
I gotta go with my girls. I gotta go Hillary Knight and Megan Keller. I feel like that was a cool moment.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
I want to get you
Yeah.
that shirt that Hillary had, but with mate.
Yeah. Could
like
you
with
imagine?
Every picture you've ever
photos?
taken of mate on there.
That's a lot of photos.
Like
Just all of his smiling photos with like his teeth showing. That would be good.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
love when he smiles. Ringo doesn't
Oh my
smile.
gosh. He's been smiling so much at me lately, like because I've been sneaking in on him when I like get home. And like I peek around the corner and he just like full teeth smiles. And if I put my arms up, I'm like, mate. Then he does that. He also really likes being called Love Bug right now.
Oh.
Or Crazy Little Munchkin. He really likes that one.
Okay.
I don't know. He's a silly guy.
He makes the best smiles.
He does. He does make the best smiles.
It's not my dog. I'm learning a lot about my dog, the realities of who he really is and who I thought he was. I've been living in denial for a little while.
Poor Ringo. Or poor you, actually.
Yeah. No, I love him. I still love him. I just, have to accept who he is and not what I thought our life would be like together.
Got it.
Like he's
man.
not like coming on airplanes with me. He's never gonna go on a road trip with me ever again. He was so miserable. It's
Yeah.
just not worth it for him. He's very happy at home, and that's what
Yeah.
matters.
Yeah.
My hunk of the week is Nathan McKinnon for his hat trick this past week, solely because women were throwing, well, I'm assuming women, I shouldn't assume, thongs were being thrown on the ice to
Mm-hmm.
celebrate the hat trick. Now, we saw this before, again, in
Austin
some season.
Matthews got a bra thrown at him.
Who did?
Austin Matthews got the bra thrown at him.
Matthews. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
See, thank goodness you remembered. Now, did
I
I
have such a
like
good memory sometimes.
sometimes?
Sorry.
I don't remember any of these things. I remember a bunch of other weird stuff that's totally irrelevant. But you're right. Sometimes you do have a really good memory.
I do.
But now
I do.
let's test this memory. Did I like the bra thing or did I not like the bra thing? What was my opinion?
You liked it. You liked it because I said, wow, you're actually talking something good about Austin Matthews and the Toronto Maple Leafs. And you said, no, no, no. No, no, no. You probably could clip both back and forth, and I did exactly what you did. You said, I just like the concept of it, but I'm not supportive of the Toronto Maple Leafs and or Austin Matthews.
Okay.
Side by side, I probably nailed it.
You probably did. Sounds like me. I'm gonna go with
no,
your...
no. No, no, no.
No, 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 no.
No. I would never do that.
No. Sometime memory coming in clutch today, Breezy. Thank you. Well, then I do support the thong thing because one, I think it's funny. I just think it's funny.
It is funny.
And does it need to become its own thing? No. It doesn't need to be like a thongs only thing. I just like it thrown in the midst. I think it's funny. And
could you imagine if it was though, and then like goal celebration songs would be the thong song?
you really are on it with the marketing today.
I am so good today. Dang.
So good.
I'm
Like
so
a
good
T
today.
for thong for triple. Does that work?
Yeah.
And it's kind of like three, like a thong is like three pieces.
Mm-hmm.
We're on it. We're gonna make it happen. Do you
Here all
think
day,
we
folks.
should we take it to the PWHL?
Maybe. That might be both songs. Toronto's gets the thong song, and Ottawa would need Shania.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure she's from Ottawa. No, she's from Toronto. Oh no.
She is? How do you know?
I think she's from London, Ontario, actually.
Sometime memory coming in hot. I don't know.
Listen.
No.
Listen.
She sound like me. I think
Windsor, Canada.
Where's
Windsor. That? I'm pretty sure it's in Ontario. It is in Ontario.
But is that
it's
like
close to Toronto?
Oh, okay.
Oh no, it's close to Detroit.
Oh, my Canadian geography
Ontario,
is not up to par.
I mean, it's technically closest to... Oh my god, this map is insane. It's close to London. I mean, it's very far from London. I was close kind of. It's still the Toronto area. It's more Toronto than Ontario. So, okay. I guess it's gonna. I mean, anybody could use the Shania freaking Twain.
I agree, but I think it's more fitting for one of the Canadian teams. But also maybe the thong song in the women's game. Some people would say that's probably like anti-feminist. But when it's just funny. It just seemed funny to me. Maybe that's not funny. I don't know, but
I think it's whatever.
It applies in either league.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody can throw their thong. Any person of any gender at any hockey sporting event.
Could you imagine just like men's boxers being thrown at the girls?
Ugh. That's so gross. Why is that so gross? But a thong isn't gross. Maybe the thong is gross.
it is up your butt.
Okay, maybe the
Okay,
thong.
we got to move on. We got to move on.
All right. Well, I had to just think this through, but the bra thing, that's not nearly as gross. Like, that's not really very dirty. So,
yeah.
All right. So let's stick to the bras, ladies, and people who wear bras. I think that is the way to go. Okay. Maybe ixnay on the thongs.
Yeah, but I still like the thong song. I feel like that'd be funny.
Yeah. Maybe once we have team names, it'll fit better.
Yeah.
I don't know. You're marketing
Thongosaurus Rex. Oh. So bad. All right, I'm gonna check out. I'm gonna have to check out after that one.
Yes, we are. And that's all we have. So thanks for listening. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thanks for coming over to our House of Hockey podcast and hanging out with us. We'll be back next week with a brand new episode. And in the meantime, you can follow us on social media. Just look for House of Hockey podcast. We'll be back next week.